Law and Judiciary of Azerbaijan. The judiciary of Azerbaijan exercises judicial power separately from the legislative power of parliament and executive power of the president. Source of the judicial power in Azerbaijan. State power in the Republic of Azerbaijan is formed on the principle of separation of powers. Legislative power is implemented by the parliament, Mili-Mejlis of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Executive power is vested in a president of Azerbaijan. Finally, judicial power is administered by courts. In Azerbaijan, judicial power is exclusively executed by courts. Constitutional Court, Supreme Court, appellate courts, general courts, and other specialized courts share the judicial power in accordance with their mandate arising from the Constitution of the Azerbaijan Republic. The Constitutional Court of the Republic of Azerbaijan. The Constitutional Court is composed of 9 judges appointed by Parliament of the Azerbaijan Republic upon the recommendation of the President of Azerbaijan. Generally, a citizen of Azerbaijan having voting right, higher juridical education, and at least 5 years of working experience in the sphere of law can be a judge of all courts, including the Constitutional Court. The judge is elected for a period of 15 years. They cannot be elected again. The terms of office of judges expire when they reach the age of 70. However, a judge reached the age of 70 continue to hold office until replaced. The judges of constitutional courts are independent and only act in accordance with the constitution and laws of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Additionally, the judges of constitutional court enjoy immunity. The primary purposes of the Constitutional Court is to realize the supremacy of the Constitution and protect the human rights of all persons. Everyone who claims to be the victim of violation of his or her rights or liberties by a decision of the legislative, executive, or judiciary, or by one of the municipal acts may appeal to the Constitutional Court of the Republic of Azerbaijan with the view of the restoration of his or her breached human rights and liberties. Judgment of the Constitutional Court are compulsory within the territory of Azerbaijan. The Supreme Court, Court of Third Instance or Court of Cassation. The Supreme Court is the highest instance ultimate appeal court on civil including administrative and economic disputes, criminal administrative offenses, cases, and other cases previously tried by the general and specialized courts. The Supreme Court is located in Baku and its jurisdiction applies to the whole territory of the country. Following the issuance, all judgments of the court are disseminated electronically within 1 month. Number of judges of the Supreme Court is determined by the Judicial Legal Council. The Parliament elects the judges upon the recommendation of the President. The judges of all courts, including the Supreme Court, are independent and may act at the Constitution and laws of the Azerbaijan Republic. Besides, the judges of the Supreme Court have the right of immunity. The Supreme Court comprises the plenary body and session chamber. The court is composed of the President of the Supreme Court, the Vice President, Presidents of the boards, and judges. The court creates civil, administrative, economic, criminal, and military sections. Consultative Research Council with the court functions with the purpose of proper application of legislation, improvement of legislation, and preparation of the scientific proposals. The court has a right to submit drafts of laws or resolutions submitted for recommendations by Parliament. Appellate courts, courts of second instance. Appellate court is a higher instance court on civil, administrative, and economic disputes, criminal cases, and administrative violations. Court of Appeal consists of plenary board, civil panel, administrative economic panel, criminal panel, and military panel. Panels of judges are created at the boards of the Court of Appeal to deal with the cases. Court of Appeal consists of the president of the court, vice president, presidents of the boards, and judges of the chambers. Number of judges of the Court of Appeal is determined by the Judicial Legal Council. Plenary Board of Court of Appeal consists the president of the court, vice president, and presidents of the chambers. Members of the plenary board of the court have equal rights within their competence. There are 6 courts of appeals, and there are 6 courts of appeal in Azerbaijan. Court of first instance, district court. District or city court is established in districts, towns, except the towns or districts subordination, and city districts of Azerbaijan. As a court of first instance, district or city courts deal with civil, criminal, administrative, and other disputes within their jurisdiction determined by law. The courts are composed of president of the court and judges. The vice president is appointed if number of judges exceed 11. The judges of the court is ex officio considered as the president of court if the court has only the one judge. Number of judges is identified by Judicial Legal Council. Specialized courts, grave crime courts. Grave crime courts, as a court of first instance, deal with serious and especially serious crimes defined in Criminal Code of the Republic of Azerbaijan. The Court of Grave Crimes is composed of the president and judges. The deputy of the president of the court is appointed if the number of judges exceeds 11. Number of judges and other organizational matters are defined by Judicial Legal Council in accordance with the Constitution of Azerbaijan Republic. There are 5 courts of grave crimes in Azerbaijan. Military courts. The military court is a court of first instance, deals with the crimes against military service and crimes committed by military persons. The military court is composed of the president and judges. The vice president of the court is appointed if number of judges is 12 or more. Generally, number of judges and jurisdiction are defined by Judicial Legal Council. The following military courts exist in Azerbaijan. The Administrative Economic Courts. Administrative Economic Court is established in administratively divided territorial areas or in free trade zones of Azerbaijan. Administrative Economic Courts, as a first instance court, render a judgment related to the administrative and economic disputes in compliance with their jurisdiction determined by legislation. The president and judges form the court. When 12 or more judges holds their office in the court, the vice president is appointed. Judicial Legal Courts defines the number of judges and territorial jurisdiction of the court. There are 7 administrative economic courts in Azerbaijan. Access of the European Court of Human Rights. The Republic of the Azerbaijan was admitted to the full membership of the Council of Europe on 25th of January 2001. Since 15th of April 2002, Azerbaijan is a party of the Convention for the Protection of Human Rights and Fundamental Freedoms. Since the ratification of the Convention, the jurisdiction of the court also includes Azerbaijan. Individuals under the jurisdiction of Azerbaijan can apply to the European Court of Human Rights if he or she considers that his or her human rights embodied in the European Convention on Human Rights and additional protocols have been violated. Like all member states of the Council of Europe, a judge from Azerbaijan is presented in the European Court for Human Rights. Judicial Legal Council. Judicial Legal Council has been created to implement the self-regulating functions of judiciary. The judicial consists of 15 members, 9 of which are judges, at the same time representative of advocacy and public prosecution member of the council. The Minister of the Justice of Azerbaijan is considered ex officio to be a president of the council. The council is independent and only act in accordance with the constitution and laws of Azerbaijan Republic. The council operates with the legislative, executive and judicial authorities, Bar Council, Bar Association of Azerbaijan Republic and scientific institutions. The council organizes the procedure of selection of new judges, detects the functioning of the judges, arranges their transferring and promotions, takes a matter of disciplinary liability of them in hand, and deals with other matters regarding the courts and judges in accordance with their competence. Awards. Azerbaijan's newly established e-court system, namely the project Court Pulse, the Management Revolution, was selected from 37 applications of 18 countries and awarded with a special mention by Council of European within the European, that is the Crystal Scales of Justice Prize. Thank you, viewers.